I have no idea what that is. Seriously, it was the start of something clever, but not even really. Hi, I'm Father Joe Krupp, pastor at Holy Family in Grand Blanc and St. Mark and Goodrich, and I'm here to answer your questions. What? Let's see what we go. Do you need a college degree to become a priest? Do you need a degree to become a deacon? You do. You actually need a couple degrees to be a priest. There's two ways to get after it. One is what I did. I went to a secular college and got my undergrad degree. And then when you do that, and when you go to seminary, you do a year or two, and I don't know what it is now, of what's called a pre-theology. And then you do the next year's getting a graduate degree in theology. So you can do it that way, or you can go straight from high school into seminary and get your undergrad at seminary and then your graduate degree there. You shave a year off, I think, by going straight to seminary after high school. I think I'm saying this right, because the rules obviously changed since I was in. Yeah, you do need degrees. In terms of a deacon, I would imagine you do. I don't know, to be honest. I know, like, my last parish assignment, I worked with Deacon John Amthor, superstar action figure, collar sold separately. And he had a master's in theology, he had a master's in engineering, he had a master's in project management. He was basically God. Small g. Although all deacons don't have that. Don't let that intimidate you. Holy cow. I just meant he was a super educated dude who became a deacon. Right? Okay. Do you remember, like, just a few ones ago, everyone I pulled out was right side up or upside right or whatever? Okay. If I choose an action or behavior the church says is wrong, but I don't believe it is wrong, do I still have a mortal sin on my conscience? Okay. That's laden with things, okay? Think of a coin, which I don't have, but okay, two sides to the coin, okay? On one side of the coin, you are only responsible for what you can reasonably know. The other side of the coin is we were created to know. So you have a responsibility to know as much as you can. So when we look at what people would call difficult church teachings, what we want to do is approach it with tremendous humility. We believe, or we don't, that God chose the church as his instrument to reveal himself to the world. And so if that is the case, when we disagree with the church, that's a very serious thing. We want to make sure that we don't draw our answer based off what we want to be true, and that we don't draw our research from purely secular sources. So probably one I've had the most chats about is the church teaches that in the context of marriage, artificial birth control is destructive. Okay? The church says it's destructive to the marriage, it's destructive to the man and to the woman. Now that's an odd thing to say, and there's not many other things out there saying that. So a lot of times people will just, well, I don't agree with that. But they've never read why. Why would the church teach that? Why would we pick that hill to die on? And so I'd encourage you, for example, on that one, check it out. There's a document the church gave us called Humana Vitae, which is amazing and frankly easy to read. And honestly, I think you'd find the reasoning tough to beat. So I think I answered your question. Let me see. If you don't believe it's wrong, do I still have a mortal sin on my conscience? I guess it depends on the topic, right? So be sure and approach it with humility and with a hunger to know what's true. And in the end, the church teaches that you do not have a higher guide than your well-formed conscience, right? Well-formed, not just conscience, right? But well-formed. So there we go. Do I have... No, that's it. And I choose to end this one. See? Isn't that smart? Yeah. So the mortal sin for you would be if you didn't enjoy this. Then you're probably going to hell and there's not much I can do about it. I'm so sorry. but send me your stuff. So thanks for tuning in. Great to have you here. We're having a lot of fun doing this. Don't hesitate to like and share these. And if you got questions, send those puppies in. Don't worry, we'll get Father Peter back, and we'll have some fun with it. But again, thank you for your support of this. We're really having a great time, and it appears you are too. Tune in next time. God bless.